my loves, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. Hi, hello, my name is Loey, and today I am joined by one of my best friends in the entire world, Andrew! So, Andrew is from a channel called Brit and Tay TV, and over there he makes videos with two of our other friends, Brittany and Taylor. We had to film this on our own, because as much as I love Brit and Tay, we are the same person.
We are the exact same person. Everything.
Like, finish each other's sandwiches. Wow, literally
finish each other's
sandwiches. We say the same thing at the same time because we're the same person.
See? It's so uncanny.
So natural. So natural. We are literally the same person. Like, he is me in a male body. I am him with boobs. It's a thing.
Just that I have boobs in real life too. That's the only problem.
Since we are the same person, our walks of life to this date have seemed like kind of strangely similar. Like when we tell stories, it's kind of like, no, I already know that because I've already lived through that. So like when we tell our stories back and forth, it's just like, yeah.
Naturally, when you have the same personality, you're going to react the same way to certain situations.
Exactly. So even if something is slightly different, it's like you go through something and like, I'll tell Andrew a story and he'll immediately know how I was feeling, like what I was thinking, like he'll know everything that I was feeling in the moment, which I think is so funny. So today I thought we could tell each other our literal worst date. Kind of date, because like my story, like it's a date, but like it was never called a date.
Well,
like our worst date story.
I'm dating Zachary now and he's the only person I ever will date and ever have dated, so mine's kind of like a date, but it's like kind of how I got him and like reeled him in.
Well, I feel like most like... Back in high school, we never dated anyone. It was just like, you liked each other, and then if you liked each other, you were talking, and then you were boyfriend and girlfriend. So like, when I kind of became an adult and like existed in the adult world, suddenly it wasn't like, I liked a guy and then we started dating. It was like, we went on dates. And I think I have a really great one, then you have yours, which I don't know yet, but...
Ooh, get ready,
I'm so ready for the tea.
Juicy.
So mine is like not clickbait. It's the title of this video. I mean, kind of clickbait, but not clickbait because it really did happen. So this guy that I had known for a while and was my friend for a while, and I finally decided to like go out. We were finally like kind of in a walk of life where like my classes weren't at the same time as like his work hours. Like we had a minute to go out, and we had been friends up to this point. We talked. We finally like had a minute to go out, and like it was kind of our first time like hanging out with the intent of like, I don't know, we both knew that the other person liked us. It was like we'd hung out as friends before that, but this was different. So it was like we were going to go to dinner, and then I didn't know what we were going to do afterwards. We went out for sushi, and it was totally fine, like totally normal. We were friends. We'd done that before. And then after, so this was obviously at a point where I was legal, but he asked me if I wanted to go and meet some of his friends. And I was like, yeah, like, totally, like, let's go hang out.
That's like a big step for the first date.
Yeah, it was like, but I mean, like, we had been friends for a little bit, so, and not like that, we weren't that tight, but it was a big step.
So this was a date, right? Like, it wasn't just like friends.
It wasn't just like friends. It was like we both had communicated, hey, I like you, hey, I like you.
Okay, date.
And then it was like, you know, after that, it was like, we should start hanging out more, you know.
Literally,
Date. So, he was like, I want you to meet my friends. And I was like, oh, that's cool, you know, like, sure. And he kind of casually mentions that a lot of his friends are girls. And I was kind of like, okay, like, I'll meet your friends, I don't care. I kind of think, like, we're gonna go to a kickback, we're gonna, like, I don't know, get, like, froyo. I really didn't, I don't even know what I thought.
Honestly, date goals.
Honestly, date goals, like, I'll take you out, honestly. I do dates way better than this dude. So, I'm thinking it's gonna be something really chill, and we get in a car, and we go, we're kind of like going through the downtown area, and I keep thinking, okay, well, like maybe they live just outside about downtown or something like that. We pull up to this establishment, and it's kind of really sketchy, and it's downtown, and I'm like, are we going to a bar? Like, that's weird, like a club? Like, I don't know. So I walk up to the door, and there's this big burly man in like a suit, like he's huge, like massive, like huge muscular arms, like body positivity girls. And there's this guy, and he wants to check my purse, and he wants to like literally pat me down. And we walk in, and I see the poster for the place. Mind you, this was in like a poster. There was like a poster, like a paper poster for the place that we were in when I walked inside. Like advertisements, you know what I mean? But I should really quickly mention, there was nothing on the outside of this place. It was just a building. There was no billboard. There was no, like, lettering on the top. So I walk in, and you guys, it was like, oh God, I'm trying to not give it a name. Let's just go with, like, Toppers. That's, like, a common, like, is that like a strip club
Not
name?
me. Topper?
What's
Sounds
a
like
strip
a
club name?
gay club name.
Oh!
Tassels.
There's a poster advertising for Tassels. And I realized that we're in a literal strip club. He took me to a strip club on our
Wait, you literally asked me what's a good strip club name, and I didn't even think, like, oh, word. Stop it.
We literally went to a strip club.
No.
He took me there. Those were his friends.
He was friends with the
He was friends with the strippers. That's how often he went there.
He took you on your first date to... Did he at least tell you to bring singles? Like, like,
he provided those. He provided those.
Oh, what a nice guy.
We go in and he starts like introducing me to the strippers. And it wasn't just like, oh, you know, he paid them a lot of money, he was friends with them. It's like he went there a lot. They were his friends. Like, they stopped dancing like during their breaks and came out and like chilled with us. Like, and like there was this one girl, she was this massive, beautiful blonde chick. Like, she was like 6 foot, a million, like really long blonde hair. And starts talking to me about how she wants to be a singer and how, like, this is just in the meantime until she can get her career started. He starts talking to them. That blonde girl is, like, talking to me, like, wants to be friends. Her name was, like, it was, like, Alpine. It was like Tundra.
Like Himalaya.
It was, like...
Himalaya.
I know it wasn't, like, icy, but it was, like, Alpine, Tundra, like, blizzard.
Albedo.
That was this girl's name. So she was really, like, I mean, like, I was just talking to her, but the entire time I'm thinking this is the worst date in the world. Like, nothing, this can't get any worse. But then...
Don't tell me it gets worse.
Oh, it gets worse. My date provides me with singles. I haven't given him a name. Let's name him, like...
Richard.
Richard? Okay. So Richard winds up providing me with singles. Like, in order to watch one of his friends dance. So she gets on the pole, and she's, like, waving at us, like, talking to us while she's, like, working her magic, like, doing her thing. And then at one point, the friend kind of like flips. It's so weird the way that she did it. So she's on the pole. Number one, amazing. Like, beautiful. 10 out of 10. Like, anyone who can do that, like, your body is banging. I don't know how anyone, like, just exists on a pole. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
It's such a good workout. But, so she kind of like slides down the pole and opens her legs.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And I saw everything. Yeah.
No.
Everything.
No.
Everything.
That's like visible
like,
to the human eye.
I could see through. Like, I could see through. I
like
could see the rest
like,
of the strip
Like
club.
when she talked, you saw like out.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. It was a lot. So I literally, like, my friend is sitting, or my friend rather, my date. Wow, he really was my date. Richard. So Richard is like, he's like doing it. He's like
with his 50 singles.
With his 50 singles. And I'm just kind of like, so he's like telling me like, go ahead, like, you know, whatever. So I literally pick up the singles and just kind of like, okay. And the girl like moves over to me so I can tuck it into her like string bikini like bottom whatever, and I just kind of like literally picked up all of them and dropped them on the floor. And
like, here you go, there you go, you're paid, bye.
I literally walked away. And so my date at the time was kind of like, I don't know, like he was like, do you want to get a drink? Do you want to hang out? Like whatever. And I was just like, I gotta go, dude. Like, see you later. He was a little bit older than me too, so like. I don't know if this was, like, his thing. Like, this was a very new, like, I had never done anything like this before. This was an experience. So that was my worst date ever. I left, and we remained friends until not that long ago. But literal strip club.
Your literal life. When your life is a TV show.
My life is actually a story time. Like, one big walking joke. That's the gag.
That is insane.
I'm so glad that I finally told him that, because I don't think I've ever told that story out loud, because it happened so long ago.
She's like, it was bottled up inside me.
I feel like I can heal and move forward.
Good. The elephant is out of the room.
It's gone. She can breathe again. She's done. That date is done.
I'm like nervous for mine.
I'm
like nervous. Mine was really bad. Like,
I really can't wait to hear this.
Like, it was actually the worst day of my life because I ruined so many lives. So many lives. Like,
imagine a date where you end the world.
I made so many poor choices that you guys need to learn from me. Don't do what I did. And it really actually changed my way of drinking because I don't drink too much anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Backstory is I got a job at a place. It was a restaurant. And Zach had also worked there. Like, when I first started working there, we, like, liked it. There was an attraction there. Yeah. But I was, like, really overweight. He was, like, really skinny. And it was just, we were both, like, in our, like, weird stages still. We both wound up coming out of the closet. Around,
like at the same time?
Around like 2 weeks from each other. Yeah,
cool.
He came out first and then I came out. This is actually the first time I'm ever talking about it on YouTube.
Oh, Really?
In my 5 years of being on YouTube. Yeah, I've never...
Proud of you.
Yeah, so hi, all of Loey subscribers. So we were both working at this restaurant, and I always thought he was cute, but I never, like, did anything about it, and he wound up dating this guy who... Do I want to throw that much shade? Honestly, I wasn't in their relationship. I don't know what happened, but it really didn't work out. That's just what I heard. I saw how unhappy Zach got over the years, because me and Zach were friends for years. Finally, to the story.
That's
Fast
so
forward.
sweet. You were like sitting on the sidelines like, that should be me.
Yeah, no, literally me. Because the feelings started building up, but I didn't even know until this night.
Oh, ow.
I literally didn't even think about it until this night happened. And the story that I'm about to tell is just from people telling me what happened because I was...
That intoxicated.
And roofied, yes.
Oh!
Yes, so we'll get to that. Okay. So fast forward, I had wanted to hang out with Zach at this point, and everyone from my job, because that's just what you do when you work together and you like everyone, you want to hang out. And I always thought Zach was cute, but didn't know I had these feelings. Saturday night, we're gonna go out, like, it's gonna be a night, it's gonna be fun.
Night on town, yeah.
And I kept on making, like, jokes to Zach, like, saying, like, oh my god, Zach, like, I'm gonna say something to your boyfriend, like, I'm gonna say something to him, like, completely kidding around. Zach's boyfriend hated me. Like, it's, you know, I guess it's like when you know, you know. Like,
yeah.
He hated me from the start before he even met me. I'm like a nice person. Like, there's no reason to hate me.
I think it's literally what you said, when you know, you know. He probably had a premonition. Like, I feel like you can feel the tension, like, even if you guys didn't really know what was happening.
Zach is, like, the most loyal. He never cheated, and I never did that. Like, we never even hugged until we started dating.
Aww.
We were meeting at my house, and I didn't know, but Zach brought his boyfriend to my house that hated me. So Zach brought him over, like, they met my parents, so awkward. But I was like, let me, like, turn up, like, the niceness, because I don't want to cause problems. Like, I just want to have fun. I noticed, like, the kid was, like, yelling at Zach a lot, like, for, like, dumb things. Like, it was just, like, annoying. I was just, like, whatever. Again, didn't know I had feelings for Zach. We get out, and we start drinking. We're all having a good time. All my friends from work are there. Taylor and Brittany are there. Like, everyone's there. It was such a good time. If this is tipsy, I was a little up here. I wasn't drunk yet, but I was tipsy, and I was like, oh my god, like, this would be so much fun. Like, let me drink all the drinks off the bar and steal it from people when they're not looking, because, like, I'm so smart.
Wait, you weren't even, like, fully drunk?
I was like, oh my god, this will make people laugh, but also let me put my life in danger. As people would turn around, I would, like, run up and, like, steal a drink and, like, chug it and, like, run away. Please never do that, because your boy over here got roofied. So yes, I was roofied, and I started... That's the last thing I remember, is drinking that drink. And then from this point on is when I'm just told the story. I don't remember anything. So basically, I started flirting with Zach. And apparently, Zach's boyfriend was trying to flirt with me to make Zach jealous. So it was just a big, like, I feel like I was being pulled in many different directions. Like, not that I'm the victim, but, like, don't play with my emotions. Like, I've never been in a relationship. I had a group of people, and I was telling them, Justin Bieber and Taylor Swift, like, want my phone number, and like I'm some big YouTuber who like Justin Bieber and Taylor Swift want the phone number, and I was like, oh, like, no, not yet, like, I don't know you guys well enough yet, like, and I wasn't giving Justin Bieber and Taylor Swift my phone number. Keep in mind, I met these people for 2 seconds, they all had my phone number. I also said that Justin Bieber called me fat, and we had like this beef, and I got texts the next day from random numbers like, don't ever let Justin make you feel insecure.
Oh,
like, I was doing,
God.
like, the dumbest stuff. Like, where was I? I don't know. At one point, I grabbed Zach by the shirt, and I pulled him in, and I said something along the lines of, like, his boyfriend's name, like, we'll give him a name, John.
John.
Okay. So, that caused this huge fight. Like, we were in a pizza place at this point, because, like, there was, like, a pizza place by all the bars. It caused this huge fight. Like, a table was flipped. Fight, like, everything was being thrown. I know, like, one point John threw a piece of pizza and, like, it hit my friend, like, in the face. Like, it completely missed me. She picked up a napkin dispenser, threw it, like, it busted against the wall. We were kicked out of the pizza place. Then, like, John got mad that Zach wasn't sticking up for him because Zach liked me. John punched Zach in the face and, like, gave him a bloody nose. All the while, okay, so now while they're fighting over there, I go to my friend Angelo, we'll say, and I say, like, oh, let's take more shots. And he was like, oh no, it's 4 a.m, like, we're definitely not gonna take more shots. What do? Punch him right in the face, because that's the only logical thing, right? So I punch him in the face, and people see this interaction, like, happen. People, it was a couple, a boy and a girl, they come over and tackle me to the ground, and the girl is holding me, no, the guy is holding me back while the girl is slapping me across the face, because I just punched Angelo for no reason.
Did they understand how out of your mind that you were, though?
No, no one did. Me and my brother who is a jacked police officer, wind up getting into an all-out brawl in the parking lot. I've never fought my brother. I am bleeding. He's hitting me in the face. He's obviously winning. He was, like, drunk, too, but, like, I was being such a douche, right? So he's hitting me in the face, and I was like, I need to run. Like, I need to get away. Like, I am losing. I need to go. So I run, and, like, I'm, like, upper body heavy at this point. I'm running, stumbling over my own feet, head first into a Jeep. Put a dent in the Jeep with my face this big. I am now bleeding from every part of my body, right? So people, like, my brother comes over. He's trying to, like, pick me up. The twins are trying, right? What do? Go to hit my brother. Hit Brittany right in the face.
No!
5 bouncers see this happen, right? Come over. They're screaming at me, like, kind of nudging me with their feet, like, and my brother, who I just got into a fight with, had to, like, stick up for me. It was such a nightmare. I ruined Zach's relationship. Like, they wound up getting back together, but he's mine now.
It worked out.
I punched my friend in the face, and they had to come to work the next day with a black eye and be like, Andrew did this. I woke up the next morning with just shreds of skin and, like, a bloody mess all over the place. It was, like, a nightmare.
Oh,
and
my God.
I didn't remember any of it. And the best thing was the next day I woke up, and I went to my parents, and I was like, oh, like, it's a nice day outside. And, like, I had no idea of anything.
No recollection of anything.
Yeah, they had to sit me down and, like, tell me what happened.
That is insane. You probably, like, no, can you imagine going through your day and just, like, seeing the people that you punched in or smacked in the face, or, like, the people whose relationships you ruined, seeing the Jeep with your massive face print in it, like...
Never saw that Jeep again. I ran the other way. I was like, at least I was smart enough to do that. But yeah, no, it was a nightmare, and I had so many texts the next day. Like, Andrew, like, what you did wasn't okay. Like, I really have to think about our friendship. Like,
oh my God.
So many texts. I hit so many people. It was a nightmare.
But did you, like, and I'm assuming you never figured out what was in the drinks. Because obviously if you were just like, I've seen you drink, and if you were just like tossing back drinks and stuff, like, it wouldn't have.
It wasn't even that many drinks. Like, I got tipsy, and then I had that last drink, and I stopped there. Like, it's not like I had more. Like, it just happened.
I cannot imagine. That is so funny.
I was suspended in 9th grade for snorting drugs in school. Allegedly. Storytime coming soon.
Allegedly?
Storytime coming soon.
This was a lot. I don't even know how long this video is.
I'm
Thanks for sitting through it. I'm sweating. We also took, like, maybe, like, 2 hours to film this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for Andrew for being my friend. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please, 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 please go check out Britt and TV. I love this human in particular, but I also love Brittany and Taylor so stupidly much. And we're going to go and do another couple of story times on Andrew's channel, and they're going to be really, really funny retail horror story times. And if you guys want to see Andrew back on my channel, maybe I can convince him. Guys, if we can get 4,000 likes on this video, I will fly Andrew back to California and make him film more videos with me.
Oh my God, please, 4,000, please 4,000. I need my mom to find me out.
But if you guys like this one, give it a thumbs up like I said. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Subscribe to Britt and TV, and I will see you in my next video.
Bye.